Welcome back to the Illiterate Greek. Psalm 50 says, "Gather my saints together unto me, those who have made a covenant with me by my sacrifice." The Amplified says, "To gather together me, my saints, those who have found grace in my sight, those who have made a covenant with me by choice and sacrifice." Hebrews 10 talks to us about not forsaking or neglecting the assembling or gathering of ourselves together is the manner of some, but exhort one another, so much more you see the day approaching. So let's look at that word gather or gathering. It's the Greek word asaph. In the concordance, it's H622. It means to gather together, to collect an individual into a company of others, to gather and take away, to be gathered onto one's father. If we really look at what the times that we're going through right now, it's pretty hard not to come to the conclusion that we are entering perilous, dark times. There's so many things that could possibly go wrong. Elections, wars and rumors of wars, earthquakes and floods all over the place. And the basic our basic nature is to look out for number one. Run for the hills, every man for himself, look out. Think of everything you've ever seen or maybe even read or watched about survival. It all emphasizes the individual. How are you going to get through the upcoming calamity? That's our human nature. But in Matthew 12, Jesus was discussing with the Pharisees and the scribes, and Matthew 12 says, "And Jesus knew their thoughts and said to them, Every kingdom divided against itself will be ruined, and every city or household divided against itself will not stand." 2 Corinthians 5 tells us, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old is gone and the new is here." We are new creations. We're no longer subject to our human natures. Colossians 3, "If you were risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ is, sitting at the right hand of God." Again, there are so many things that don't look good that are going bad in the world. But God is still in control. He still has his hand on everything. And it's not going to do us any good by running away and hiding, but we have to band together. We have to stay together with the brothers and sisters that are near us. So stand together. Be gathered together.